May profits be upon you. This is the week in review. The week in review. What are we reviewing? We are going to review the forecast, the weekly forecast that I put out last Saturday. All right, I put out a number of them. All right, 6 days ago, starting with Ethereum. So we'll start with, we're not going to start with the Ethereum on this thing. I got them marked out, but we're going to go over most, if not all, the ones that I came out with, the weekly forecast, which would include Ethereum, US dollar index, Euro USD, Pound USD, gold, Euro Swiss, and Pound Swiss. My man, doggone it, there's a guy that asked me to, that specifically asked me to go over that one. I'm probably not going to go to the U.S. Stock Exchange because that's been, there's a whole lot to it. Anyway, we'll go over the Pound CAD, Euro USD. Oh, we already did. Those are dailies. All right, this is all daily here, but up to this point, those are the ones we're going to review. And the overall grade I would give myself is a B plus. I would give myself a B plus. It's a pretty strong grade in my view. Let's take a look at gold first. All right, we're gonna look at gold. All right. Now, what did I say in my gold forecast? I got it right here. I just so happen to have it handy. What I talked about was, if I can just get over here, hold on, there you go. If I can get over here, what I talked about was price breaking this area here, this that higher low. It's a swing higher low, right? Higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. And I said once we break that, all right, we're looking at a bearish market. All right, we break that bearish market. I'm expecting price to do exactly what I drew out here. Pull up, give me my entry model, and take us down. Right? That's the way I had it. Now, how did it turn out? Let's get rid of that. Okay. All right. All right. How did it turn out? It did exactly as I thought it would, to be frank and honest with you. Boom. It came up here, gave a bearish engulfer pattern, all right, which is very bearish, and made its way down. All right. I gave out what do you call it? Updates to tell people, hey, we hit the POI. We hit this 4-hour zone, this 4-hour supply zone. I said I'm going to be looking for bearish price action up here. And you should have been in here, and you should be rich. You should be rich if you took your challenge for FTMO or my Forex funds or whomever, right? You should have passed it with this one trade. That's all I'm saying. Put enough risk on at least 1% of your account. You would have passed this in one trade. But that's beside the point. All right. So I did okay on this one. Let's go to the next one, which would be Euro Swiss. Let's go to the videotape. What was I talking about here? Simple. I was looking for price to pull up and then down. All right. And I had two targets. All right. I didn't think it was going to make it all on one target. I said, but we should make this one, the first one, without too much problem. But I am looking for this low to get taken, because in every downtrend, lower low, lower high, I missed the mark. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. I'm looking for this because this is a weak low. In every downtrend, the lows are inherently weak. And if they are weak, that means they will be targeted for liquidity. All right. I ain't gonna get off on a tangent here. I just want to go over the results of it. Anyway, that was the analysis. And how did we do? Well, pretty good, pretty good. I give myself a B on this one. Now, why? Why do I give myself a B? Because price did, in fact, give me a pen, please. All right. Price did, in fact, come down here and take this low. All right. I believe the reading was here. All right. No, it was here. All right. Price did pull up, just missing the POI. I was looking for this POI to get hit. And it just missed it, which is okay. You know, that's fine. Didn't quite make it. Those extra pips there, but it did come down because I had the bias right, and it did hit target number 1. Target number 2, a little further down. I believe price will still want to hit that. And can I can't get rid of that. Okay. I don't know what's that all about. I was looking to clear that. Okay. All right. So yeah, so we did okay on this. Now, what I want you to notice, just so that you know, for the upcoming week, you know, we did make a new low, a lower high, and a new lower low, right? What do you expect after a lower low is made? A lower high. And we are coming right back up to this zone. I'm not going to be surprised. I can't be surprised that price came back up there to take this liquidity from this high. All right. Why it didn't mitigate this zone, I don't know. I don't know why, but maybe, just maybe, all right, is this bearish engulfer is pretty ominous. You know, that is a pretty nice looking bearish engulfer. The problem is it didn't close down here below that low. So I'm thinking, I have a sneaky suspicion that we will get that mitigation, and then after giving us the entry model, then we'll go ahead and take out the other low. Now, this price could very well go up high, but I'll save all of that for the next weekly forecast. But so far, you know, as it is right now, you know, we did okay, and that was a decent forecast. Now, let me go ahead. This next one is pound USD. Pound USD. Where is my aha? We got the video right here. What was my analysis on this one? I got one arrow. Now, I gave a couple of scenarios that I was looking for, but this was the main one. I was looking for price to come down. As I did give a bullish and bearish scenario, if this then that, and that's the way I like to work. But I was looking for this zone, this demand zone, excuse me, to be tested. It was being tested, and I said, if price comes down and reacts off of this higher time frame zone, all right, because this is a swing structure, I thought, let me use my pen, I thought that we would get this reaction and get turned down here. I said, if price comes down here inside this thing, all right, and we find price breaking structure to the upside, then it will take this low out. And once it does, I'm going to be looking for a high probability trade from up there. You know, I'm looking for this as a tradable zone, right? I hope you understand the vernacular that I'm using there. All right. So how did we do on this one? Well, price did come down, and we were watching that zone, that demand zone. Price came down, showed that it wanted to go lower. It kept wicking low, but it wasn't closing below that low. And I look for a close to call it a break. of structure. All right. Right now we're grabbing liquidity, and then price comes up like I thought it would. Didn't quite mitigate the zone, but it did come up. Came back. The zone held again. This is a strong low because it made a new high. That's why it's strong. Price is testing it, testing it, testing it. And then we finally come up to mitigate this zone, the supply zone, and we finally get a break and close below this low with their crazy news today and everything. So this one came out, this one gets a thumbs up from me. All right. And we can expect price to come down to the next opposing zone of demand and supply. Well, in this case, demand. And this is a weekly and daily zone. So I'm definitely looking for a reaction once it gets down here. All right. But yeah, we did break it according to the analysis. So good job. All right. Next one is pound Swiss. Pound Swiss. What's my man's name? I wrote it down. Eunice. Eunice. Hey, Eunice, what's going on there? Assalamu alaikum. What's going on? Ahlan wa sahlan. All right. So let's see what the analysis was first, right? Big old arrow, right? Had this analysis on it. All right. Pretty much. This is that swing low, right? And you know what a swing low is like in a downtrend. It's weak. I look for this to break. All right, it did break. Okay, and we came into this zone. You can see it in blue here, higher time frame zone, and I'm looking for a reaction. A reaction up here. Give me my entry model for a high probability short. I also thought that if it made it through this supply zone, I was looking up here for the short as well. All right. So we are trading within this range of price. And as long as we don't take this top out, all right, we don't take that that high, that take down the high, I'm looking at that as a I'm looking at the market as still being bearish. When we break this high, that means the market has turned bullish. I hope you understand that. Anyway, so I'm going to check out how it turned out. Move aside. Okay. This was one of my favorite ones coming in. I thought it was going to be pretty hot. Took a while. It was cooking, man. It was cooking, but it took a while. Okay, so how'd it turn? All right. Price continued with that break. We came down into this bigger zone of demand. We dabbled. It went down. It went down. We have all these exhaustion wicks down here. Then price break structure to the upside, and I gave notifications that this was the we've come into contact with our POI. But man, did it stay up here for a while? Look at all that sideways movement. All right, I thought it was gonna drop when it finally came down here. I was like, hey, we're on our way, and I'm looking for price to penetrate deeper, right? That's not what happened. It bounced back up. This is a higher time frame zone. Matter of fact, let's take a better look at it real quick. And we can see that it is a weekly, it's a weekly extreme. This is the extreme of a weekly demand zone. And here is the daily zone nested within this weekly demand zone. All right, the demand zone actually is what is the weekly demand zone actually starts up a little higher. But this is the extreme. We're getting towards the extreme of it here. And I just want you to see that so that you understand that we haven't penetrated. We can go further. We can go deeper. All right, and that's what I fully expect that, and I believe that we will be touching down at that daily within the weekly demand. Okay, and but we did get the direction right, and we did take out this thing. We don't need the arrow anymore. This is the the entry model right there. All right. We did take out that liquidity here, and that's important. All right. It's letting me know that price is heading down. It has incentive to head down. If it's going to take the liquidity here, what do you think it's going to do with the liquidity here? There's plenty of stop losses for people who took loans here. Just like here, price comes down and takes those stop losses out, and will come down and take these stop losses out as well. You understand? Okay, I hope you do. You got to be tracking, man. You got to be tracking. I pulled this down for some reason. That's right. Oh, all right. Just wanted to say that there was a sweep made, and I do believe we're coming down lower for another sweep. So we did good. Team RT did pretty good on that one. Shout out to my man Eunice. You asked for it, you got it. All right. And I think, oh shoot, that is the last one, isn't it? Okay, let me also show you Ethereum. I put out some some analysis on that as well on Saturday. And what do we have on the video? YouTube. All right, what I was looking for. Very simple. You can see a drawing there. All right. I was looking for this zone here, this supply zone. Price is here. We're in demand. We've already taken out this demand. Took that out. Boom. Took it out. Right. And there's no wick at the bottom of this candle. So I'm thinking this one's in jeopardy on the way to this one. This is the strong low because it broke structure here. It broke structure, so it did its job. So I figure it to be pretty resistant, you know, and pretty resilient, pretty strong. And this is what we're testing, the area in which we're testing right now. And my analysis was that this would give. And what on the pullback, this is this area here is the sensitivity shown to this demand zone before it busts. All right, so I'm looking for price to come back up for the flip from demand to supply. And I'm looking for that high probability trade to the downside. That's what the analysis in the video said. Check it out when you get a chance. All right. And what did we come up with? Why are you still there? I don't understand that. All right. And that's exactly how it played out. Price came down, as you can see, took out the low. Wow, what the heck happened there? All right, we took out the low, took out this low, and took out this low. Boom, boom, boom. We get a close on this candle here, right at the low, right? So I'm thinking, all right, we tapped it twice, we wicked past it a couple of times. You know, this looks like price is intended on going lower. That's how you got to judge this. All right. I like to see a clean break of the candle body, a clean break and close. I like to see a close below that low of the candle body, not just a wick. And this one was a judgment call. I seen it coming down, seen the wicks and stuff. I said, you know what? I think we're done broke through 3 demands already. You know what I mean? So I'm looking for the pullback. The pullback came. I told people, hey, we're at I told people on TradingView too, that we're at the POI, our place of interest. And I'm looking for my entry model. And bang, zoom. So this one gets a gold star. Okay, a big old thumbs up. And I think that is it. Also, let me see if I can bring it up. I gave somebody some some analysis on platinum some time ago. And man, I think I have it in TradingView. I think I have it in TradingView. Let me, if I can pull it up, there it is. There it is, right there. All right. Yeah. This was the analysis. This was the analysis in TradingView. And if you hit the play button on TradingView, I told everybody that I gave the written out thing. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to me on TradingView so you can catch all my updates. I told everybody that this zone I'm expecting. I got a little arrow there. I'm expecting price to come on down. All right, basically. And if you hit that button, it push you in the future. It catches you up to current, and that's exactly what happened. It came on down, man. It came on down, and that's a lot of pips. I think that's over 1,000 pips. So this is just displaying the power of supply and demand zones. All right, this is you just have to know how to qualify your zones. Some people say I was trying to setting a pending here, and price went right through my zone. All right, because you didn't qualify the zone. You got to know how to pick the proper zones. You should have a checklist of criteria that qualifies this to be a zone that you say, price has a high potential to reverse from here. Okay, you got to look at that. You got to look at how a zone is constructed. All right, where is it in the structure, the overall structure? Where is it in the trend? Is it at a point of a lower low or a lower high? Are we in the middle? All right, is it internal structure? Or is it swing structure? You have to be able to say that if price comes here, all right, it's supposed to mitigate that. It's supposed to turn around and reverse from there, like this one. You understand? So that's it. That's the week in review. I think we did okay. Team RT did pretty well, I think so. And if you benefited in any of those analysis, any of the analysis that I gave for the week last Saturday, if you've benefited this week, leave me some feedback. Leave me a comment, please. First of all, I like to interact with my people. I always respond to my comments from my viewers. I always respond. All right. I want you to subscribe. I want you to subscribe. I want you to subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell icon so that you can be notified of all of my updates. Don't you want to catch the updates? I leave them here at the community tab. Go to the community tab and you'll see me giving updates. I give the updates. Look, all of this is just today. All right. And then yesterday, I'm in here. I'm giving updates 3 days ago. You know what I'm saying? Hey, join Lions Den FX for free. I hang out here all the time. This is where I hang out. All right. This is where I hang out with Drunken Monkey. All right. We give mentorship. Drunken Monkey gives his fire signals. All right. You want to come down there? We have a membership drive going on right now, and it is free to join. All right, free to join. Get a taste of what we offer, the premium services that we offer. All right, and plus you got me there. Come on. All right, but I'm letting you know I'll give updates. Do expect the RT Money Meter update coming up pretty soon, probably later on tonight. All right. Anyway, that's it. There's a like button on your screen. Go ahead and click that thing if you like what I just put down for you. All right. That's if you like what I'm doing, if you want to encourage me to keep putting out videos, hit the like button. All right. It helps the YouTube algorithm, and it helps my channel to grow. And that's the only gratitude that I'm asking you to show. You know what I'm saying? That's the only form of gratitude that I want you to show is just to smack that like button a little bit. All right. I will see you in the next videos. Do stay tuned. Do stay tuned for my weekly forecast coming out tomorrow. All right. And enjoy your weekend. And thank you for watching.